Hey, welcome back everybody to my speaking podcast. It's your boy Dark Side of Daryl White out again, Sanchez Island Finest. Oliver kind of on. You know what? I ain't gonna say it, man. We're gonna get back into this, man. I got my homeboy on the other side. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting him introduce himself. Go ahead, man.
Hey man, I'm Mike. I'm looking like I'm looking at RoboCop, but I'm Mike, man, aka Booby Choke yourself, man. So
Hey, man, you looking at the most stylish,
I don't
the
know what's
stylish
going on with
gentleman on
you.
the internet right now, man. Hey, man, I'm styling like Chad Ochocinco,
Who
man. You know what I'm saying? Got my shades on, man. You know,
who is
but it
that?
is
You?
what it is, man. Huh?
You?
Oh yeah. Hello, man. Hey,
You?
man, got my keep
Uh,
my blue blockers on, man. Keep the haters out of my eyesight. You know what I'm saying? It be a lot of hate going on when it comes to these
Man,
basketball
you
and
got the
football
internet
games,
on?
man. Oh yeah, internet definitely on, man.
You
You know
got
what I'm
the
saying?
internet on?
Oh, it definitely on, man.
Cause I swear you going in and out. Yeah, you
I
going in
ain't
and
going
out
in and
like a
out.
like a flash.
Man, your boy in the building, man. Your boy in the building, man. I'm just gonna make sure we in the right vicinity. But yeah, it's on it's on and popping up in here. Let me see what we got here. Let me see what we got here. Hey man, we back in effect like Dawes effect, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the game last night and we're gonna talk about uh no, we're gonna keep it on NBA basketball, man. Championship, is out here. You know, right? No, New York Knicks done swept the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we got our OKC done took the 3-2 lead over the San Antonio Spurs, man. But what did you thought about the game last night? And what did you thought about New York Knicks sweeping the Cavaliers in 4?
I'm gonna start with the latter. New York Knicks sweeping
Okay.
in 4. This is what I gotta say to anybody who plays sports, not because they play professional, but
Yeah.
sports in general.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have half the game is played by skill.
Yeah.
Half of it is by want. It's about want
Mm-hmm.
to and will. The Cavaliers should have just go ahead and call the commission and say, hell, let them go ahead and have it because they didn't even show up. My thing is the reason I don't like stuff like that, you got your fans paying their hard-earned money,
Yeah.
people saving their money up to come see a playoff game. You don't know if it's somebody's first time coming to a game or their
Mm-hmm.
last time coming to a game. And you put on a performance like that, and for somebody that they call themselves a top 75 player, I'm not gonna name no names,
You
take
might as
8
well.
shots.
You might as
Well,
well. Everybody know who you talking about. You might as well name the
well, I
name.
mean, they say he a I hear people at work saying he's a top 3 guard or point guard of all time. That's cap. I'm just so tired of hearing between generational gaps. We
Mm-hmm.
gotta stop this. We gotta stop this. Brandon Jennings been going on Gil's Arena podcast saying that
Uh-huh.
LeBron, Curry, and Durant could beat any three in any era.
Hmm.
And I'm getting off the subject a little bit, but what I'm saying because
Go ahead.
then Kenyon Martin came back and said, "What about Shaq, Kobe, and Tracy McGrady?"
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Jennings say they'll lose. I'm like, and everybody kept asking them on the podcast, who's stopping Shaq?
Mm-hmm. Who's stopping him?
But like I
Prime
say,
Shaq?
that's what I'm saying. Everybody in their prime now. He's saying the prime Braun, prime Durant, and prime Curry can beat Kobe, T Mac, and Shaq. I say, man, so I say all that to say this. James Harden got put into the top 75 players of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Hey, if that's what they say. Somebody to me said James Harden is the third best true guard behind Mike and Kobe. That's cap.
Mm-hmm.
Every team he done went to, he's done choke. He don't show
Mm-hmm.
up in playoff time. I don't understand why an organization would trade a young guy in they had the point guard, the one had the toe issue,
Who?
God.
Talking from the Clippers?
Yeah, well, he had the Clippers. Now he got traded for James Harden.
Darius Garland?
Yeah, Garland. Why would you trade a 26-year-old point guard in his prime for a 36-year-old man that ain't gonna get you nowhere? Ain't gonna play no defense. He has no accountability whatsoever. But let's not put it all on Cleveland. New York Knicks beat their ass, plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Plain.
Oh yeah.
They took him outside,
Yeah.
and let's give New York credit. New York was down 2-1 till now. New
Mm-hmm.
York, if I'm not mistaken, New York done won 11 straight games in the postseason.
Yeah.
The only thing
Once they put Cat at the point center, everything changed. Everything changed for them. I mean, they it's like everything got in sync. It's like when you saw the Rubik's Cube where you can get all colors on all the four sides, on all the sides on the Rubik's Cube.
yeah.
That's what Cat did when Mike Brown said, if you want to be our point center, if you're gonna let um Jalen Brunson play off the ball, and everything changed for them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting open shots, everybody they shooting, they sprinting back to the back of the court when the shot go in. You know what I'm saying? As soon as Cavaliers shoot or miss, they hustling back down court. did not giving Cavaliers defense time to set up. The Cavaliers kind of like dragging their feet, getting back on defense, kind of like dragging their feet, looking all lackadaisical on offense. You know what I'm saying? Spotter, he trying to do what he can do, but he got a lot of points where, it was just pretty much this icing on the cake for him. He just got a lot of points. It ain't really did nothing for them. You know what I'm saying? Because how you Harden, you 2 of 8. That means you only shot 2 shots per quarter. Top 75 player, you only had 8 attempts. Don't make no sense to me. And like how you said, you know what I'm saying, Cleveland Cavaliers, those fans came there because the tickets get high in the playoffs. They're paying premium prices for them tickets, and y'all just quitting.
But
And,
tell me,
and, and
tell the fans out there on my speaker
yeah,
podcast, tell them what you told me why James Harden didn't take no shots.
he didn't want to be blamed. He didn't want to
He didn't
get the
want to be
blame.
accountable. He didn't
Yeah,
want
he didn't want to be
accountability.
accountable.
That's
Yep.
right.
He didn't want to be caught holding up with his hand in the cookie jar. You know what I'm saying?
But let me
I
ask you
feel
this:
sorry for
that
the
goes
Cleveland.
back, but Darryl, don't
Go
that go
ahead.
back
Yeah.
to the old school players?
Mm-hmm.
You can live with the results if you going out there playing 100%. You can live
Exactly.
the results. How can you go to the locker room and you done got swept forward when you had 8 shots?
That means you ain't even trying.
And then
Yep.
Evan Mobley, to me, is overrated. I'm sorry. I hate to say that. He's overrated. He is. He's overrated. The big man in the middle,
Allen.
yeah, Allen is he's serviceable. But you can't, dunks and blocks and putbacks.
Mm-hmm.
He's a more little more
Like
polished
Mitchell
than a
Robinson.
Rudy Gobert to me. He's more
He like
polished
he
than
like
Rudy Gobert.
like a Mitchell Robinson, Rudy Gobert. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a little more polished. He can hit his free throws. He can score.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, I mean, you're not gonna get but so much from him. Then you had Dean Wade on one side. Then you had who started with them?
Strus, Max Strus,
No. It was Dean Wade, Harden, Spider, Mobley, and
Allen.
Allen. But I mean, Dean Wade didn't give you nothing.
Mm-mm.
He didn't give you much. So Spider
Mm-hmm.
really is at the point, to me personally, he's in the same situation almost that he was in Utah.
Yep.
Almost. He
Yep.
doesn't have a Batman to a Robin or a Robin to a
Yep.
Batman. He doesn't have that.
Yep.
They try to see teams got to stop figuring this out. Stop trying to go get a name brand player to think that's
Exactly.
going to change. It's not going to change.
They should have kept Dar. I don't know why they should have never traded Darius Garland. I don't think they should have never traded him.
Hey,
They probably would have still got into the finals. They may not would have beaten New York, but I think they would have a better chance. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hell, at least
Regard.
he'll try. He'll play. He'll
Yeah.
play
He
defense to
played
try.
defense. Yeah. And he
James don't
played
try. I
defense.
mean, James pretty much out there just getting the check. Then he gonna talk about
Pretty
he gonna
much.
opt out his contract, then get a new contract. I'm like, whoo, okay. But
Hey.
to the OKC game, I mean, the script now is going to the point where you kind of figured that they was gonna win after that blowout loss.
Yep.
And just like I figured tomorrow night, I figure OKC is going to get blowed out. I really do.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to Game 7. But what
Game
everybody's talking
7.
about, the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. Wimbiana went and talked to Plumlee, Mason Plumlee, and talked to Bismack Biyombo, and they
Mm-hmm.
were trying to figure out what he said to him. And then all this stuff is hypothetical, first of all. But this is what I want to say to people. Wimbiana might be the leader of the team, but he's not a veteran yet.
Exactly.
Bismack and Mason have been there. They've been over 10 years in the NBA alone,
Mm-hmm.
them two.
Mm-hmm.
Wimby can't tell them what to do, go out there and try to hurt. He's not, and them
Yeah.
guys are veterans. They're not gonna go out there and intentionally try to hurt nobody, I don't think. They might go
Mm-hmm.
out there and put a body on somebody, but if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna send that message, won't you send that message after game 2? When they came, when the reason I say that, but when Hartenstein game 2 was doing a lot of holding and grabbing his arm and twisting his arm and stuff, that's
Mm-hmm.
when you're supposed to do that if you're gonna go retaliate. You
Yeah.
don't do it now after you down 3-2. That don't make sense. So
I think you may see Bismack and you may see Mason Plumlee play a bigger role in Game 6. I really do, because you could put Mason Plumlee on Hartenstein, and that could block that could cancel each other, cancel that out. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Every time Hartenstein coming in, I'm putting Mason Plumlee in there or either Bismack Biyombo. Bismack is going to play defense to get rebound. Mason Plumlee defense and rebound. You know what I'm saying? Keep Hartenstein out of the post. And I think that'll be a great move at San Antonio to do that in Game 6.
I think
Go ahead.
OKC made a better judgment. They started McCain. They
Yeah.
started him, and it paid dividends. I mean, and people, I guess, still forget. San Antonio is young and they up and coming, and we
Yeah,
all
they're up and
know
coming.
you can see them like how you see a tornado coming. You can see them
Yeah,
coming a mile away. There's nothing
it's
you're gonna be able to do about it. You can
yeah.
see them
They just
coming.
it's growing pains. They're trying to
Yeah,
figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It's just growing
yeah.
pains. They just figure it out.
But I
They
mean,
may
cause they
not
got dogs on their team. They have actually
exactly.
dogs on their team.
Now it's just like when the pit bull get a taste of blood. Once it's got a taste of that final and see what it takes to get to the next, they'll be okay. If they don't, now I'm not saying if they don't make it this time, this go around,
Exactly.
definitely next season they'll be up there.
Okay, a la what James Harden said. I don't know if you saw the press conference, the ending press
I didn't
conference.
see it.
He said that even though they got beat 4-0, they the better team. I have never heard
I saw
nobody say
that
that.
part. Yeah.
I've never heard nobody saying that. Like, so what you just said, if San Antonio hypothetically loses series, they done gained so much respect and they done gained
Experience.
so
Yeah.
much knowledge of how to get that next year and what to do. When you just
Yeah.
said that.
What it
So
takes.
yeah, because Castle will have a whole, I didn't realize Sheldon, what's one of the six man of the year,
Oh,
from Kentucky,
I knew
Kentucky
you talking
guy,
about
Sheldon, oh man,
Johnson.
Sheldon Johnson. This is his first. Even though this is seventh season with the team, this
This
is
is
his
the
first
first playoff.
postseason. This is
Yeah.
first postseason. So now
Mm-hmm.
you got this whole team: Harper, Castle, Johnson, Vassell, Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
De'Aaron done been to the
Harper.
playoff, but I'm saying, but he ain't. He's not even really. I don't think
Yeah.
Darren Fox is even 100% healthy. I really don't.
Yeah, he's still kind of hurting with them
Yeah.
ankles.
So just imagine next year, and they got a lottery. I think if I'm not mistaken, they got a lottery pick this year. I think I'm not mistaken. No, I
I
don't know.
can't remember.
I don't know. I know OKC does, but just imagine adding another piece to that team.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't care who does what in the West next year. The only team I could see them battling every year would be OKC. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They would be the next. They would be the next Lakers and the Boston Celtics. You know how Boston and LA had
Yeah.
to battle it out. That's what they'll be.
Bad a lot. Yeah.
They'll be, but
Hey,
except,
man.
except okay, Detroit and Boston. I say they're in the same conference. So I say
Yeah.
Detroit and Boston trying to get to the
Mm-hmm.
finals every year. So they'll be the two teams going at each other for the next 5 years to me. So that's how I
Exactly.
look at it. But there is if San Antonio don't make it, they'll need to hold their head down and
They
hang
need
their
to
head
hold
at
their
night.
head down. Yeah.
But like I
I
say, you know,
I was looking at the thing they were saying. Little side note. They were saying Tony Brothers was looking at OKC. He's like, hey, man. Tony Brothers. Hey, OKC had 20 free throw shots attempts in the first half. I'm like, hey, man. They ain't give him a man. He wanted to do. Miss Johnson wanted to do the look backs. Hey, the ball went up Chet Holmgren foot. They ain't give him. He was like, hey, man.
hey, Darren's called home cooking, man. And
Yeah.
and I hate this narrative that the NBA sets stuff up and this, that, and the other. But
Not.
I guess you look at it like this: do the NBA want to see OKC, a smaller market team, try to win back-to-back championships against
Yeah.
one of the more premier, teams in all
Yeah.
of basketball, the New York Knicks, the
Mm-hmm.
mascot, the Mecca? So I'm not saying that because I think it would be kind of funny. San Antonio has won championship with Duncan and Ginobili and all them
Yeah.
Park and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not a place where you think about LA, Boston,
True.
Miami, New York. It's not a place you would think about. OKC is a fascinating thing because they won in a small market last year
Yeah.
and they
Small
trying to
market.
repeat. So now
Mm-hmm.
you got the Knicks back in the championship since 1973, where we saw two seats on the floor is going for $240,000 on the floor.
Yep.
That's almost a quarter of a
Almost a
million
quarter of a
dollars for
million
two
dollars.
games,
Yeah.
for two tickets. So
Yeah.
this is what the NBA was looking for years. They really want something like the Knicks, the Lakers, Boston, the Lakers. They want them big mega cities to be
Yeah.
in this. But what you said just now about OKC not getting me, San Antonio not getting the calls. I just hope and pray that because I just wholeheartedly believe San Antonio gonna blow OKC out Game 6. If it
Yeah.
gets to Game 7 on Saturday night, just don't
It,
let the referees be in the way.
exactly. That's my
Let
thing.
the guys
Yeah. I don't want.
play it.
I, don't-
Yeah,
I feel the exact same way. I don't want the ref to dictate the outcome of the game. If you're gonna let them play, let them play. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Let them play it. Don't
yeah.
be giving a little tick tack foul. Don't be. And you know what I want the NBA to do, man, is to start looking back into, how when somebody get ready to shoot a 3-point shot, right? You know how they change the rules if you get in their landing spot,
Uh-huh.
it's a foul. They need to change it when if a person getting ready to shoot the three, right, and somebody jumps up try to. But the 3-point shooter, he jumps into the person.
They
They need to
need to
call
call
that
it
an
offensive
offensive
foul.
foul.
They need to
I
call that
don't like
offensive
that.
foul.
I don't be liking that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
should be an offensive foul because
yeah.
it's not a natural shooting motion.
It's
Why you jump? That's not a natural shooting motion.
you are 10,000% right there. You
Yeah,
so right because I think that you're negating the defender's trying to get out the way the best he can,
yeah,
and when the offensive man is throwing his body to him,
yeah.
you initiating the contact, not him.
Exactly. And I've been seeing a lot of that too, especially now. I see a lot of it too. Where the guys driving to the hoop and they're throwing that shoulder in there to get try to get that little bit of space. I'm thinking too, hey man, that's an offensive foul
No,
because
hey,
you
I'm
initiating
glad you
contact.
said that. I'm glad you said that. Sheldon Johnson last night is 6'6" at best. Chet Holmgren supposed to be 7 foot, 6'11", 7 foot.
Mm-hmm.
I seen him put his shoulder into Chet.
Yep.
He knocked Chet all the way up under the
All the way
goal, and
and don't know.
I said to myself like, and this supposed to be a max player y'all gave all this money to. This is a
Mm-hmm.
$50 million man. Man, listen, I understand how the NBA work now. If you got a superstar like SGA on there, and you
Mm-hmm.
got a decent player like Chet Holmgren,
Yeah.
you can get a max contract because that man they're gonna make sure you get
Yeah,
one.
exactly. Yeah.
Because there is no way, and I'm not talking about the young guy. Chet Hunger need to eat about 30 pounds of beans, pork, hamburgers.
Hey
He need
man.
to eat something because he's too frail.
His metabolism, he like one of the if your metabolism too high, no matter what you eat, man, you
I
ain't gonna be
get it,
able to.
I get it, but
Yeah.
Wembyana is not as frail. I mean, even though Wembyana looks frail, but Wembyana don't be moving as much as he moves.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
put your body in the Chet falls all the way around.
Yeah, you could tell Wimbiana had gave some weight, like in his shoulders and everything too. Like he been really eating and putting that muscle. Chet looked like he the same size. He probably gained a little bit of weight, but he
I
still
mean,
look
but
like
they
the
need to
same
really
size.
put him on a steak diet or just something to try to bulk him
Yeah,
up. I know what you're saying. When you playing in the NBA and you running so much, them young guys, they burn off
exactly.
so much, they start, I get it. But
Mm-hmm.
Chad is just, he's frail.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You
I
know
got
what
to,
they need to do? You know
what's
what
that?
they might be need to do? Might do like how Jokic doing this all season. You know how he gained that weight, but then he lose it during the course of the season. You know what I'm saying?
He probably drink a lot of beer.
Beer and stuff, yeah. Him and they may do like that, gain that weight,
Yeah, that's true.
right? And then kind of use the season like when you running up and down the court,
Get it
the
shake.
bulk to kind of like cut down and and you can kind of like build that in the muscle a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just feel like, and I'm quite sure with all the technology these NBA teams have, they done probably looked into everything. But that's
Yeah,
just me looking from the outside in. When I saw that play last night, you took a 6'6" guy. It ain't like Sheldon, no big bulky dude.
yeah,
He's built. He's
yeah,
built. But I'm like,
yeah.
come on, man. You look. He bumped him and then went up. I'm like, come
They're
on, man.
dunking. Yeah, man, dunked it. Yep. Mm-hmm. I saw
On
that. I was like, man.
on the side note,
Yeah, go ahead.
I heard the draft is coming up June 23rd and 24th. You know I have the
Yeah.
draft part over that Wednesday
Uh-huh.
night. I've been hearing about Giannis that Miami has the best offer out there. And the
Uh,
offer I heard was Tyler Hero,
yep.
Yaquez,
Mm-hmm.
Ware, the big tall guy, Ware,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Indiana, and a first round pick this year, and I guess a conditional first round pick a couple years from now.
Yeah.
What you think would that look like? I mean, but only reason I'm looking at that for I think Milwaukee, that might be the best deal you're gonna get.
So
But for me personally,
I'm trying to think. So where would you put Bam?
this
Well, Bam still.
that was my next question to you. For Milwaukee, I think that's a good reset because you get a center in where
Mm-hmm.
Jaquez, you got a small forward, and you got Tyler Hero. You get 3 players and their
Mm-hmm.
pick. You get there. I think Miami has the 13th pick, so they'll
Yeah.
get Miami 13th pick. Milwaukee would, and
Uh-huh.
all Miami would get Giannis. But to me,
Mm-hmm.
it's like Bam plays in the post, Giannis plays in the post. How would that work
Mm-hmm.
with them two together?
Yeah, I don't know. Unless they try to make Giannis a point center. I don't know.
It was just fascinating to me when I saw that. I'm like,
Because you know what? And the thing about it, Giannis ain't he's a center, but he don't really play like a center. You know what I'm
he ain't
saying?
no center. He a power forward. He ain't no
Power
center.
forward. But I'm saying he tall as hey, he could be a center, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause he
He's
big as a
6'11".
mile.
He's
Yeah,
6'11", 7.
so
Yeah.
so he probably that's why, because they got what's my man they got down there with him now that came from Indianapolis that
Oh,
told him that.
Miles Turner.
Yeah, so Miles Turner is this center, so I mean it may work. It may work.
I don't know. I just don't know how to. But the thing about Miami, I can say about them, they can lose Tyler Hero, Yaquez, and Ware. They're the kind of team that go into the G League and finding undrafted free
Yep.
agents, and they make I don't know what Pat Riley and them doing in Miami, but they make these guys better because
Yeah.
that Mitchell kid,
Oh
he got
yeah.
drafted by Sacramento. Then he went, I think, to Toronto. I think maybe. Then he got
Yeah.
traded, but he done turned out to be hell.
Heck yeah,
So
heck yeah.
and then, but like I say, so I think it's to be continued, but it's something because they already said that Milwaukee wants to have this trade done by the draft or right
Yeah,
after the draft. So
yeah.
that's something a side tidbit I want to throw out to y'all.
Yeah, I
You
saw that
know,
yesterday too. Yeah, I
yeah, I
saw that
saw it, so
yesterday
I
too.
want to throw it out there, like I say. So with any parting shots you want to give out, man?
Hey man, like I said, either way, man, it's gonna be a good series, man. Shout out to the New York Knicks fans that was out there, man. I know y'all been waiting a long time to get into a championship game, man. Um, y'all been out there partying like it's 1999 and so, so hey man, I'm happy for 'em, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Knicks fans and whoever come out in the West, man. It's gonna be a good series either way. It's gonna
And
be a good series either way.
I echo those sentiments, man, because I'm at the point I'm like, we're Hornet fans. We right
Yeah.
here in Charlotte, but if
Hmm.
I want a team this year to win the championship, it's for the Knicks. I want the Knicks to win.
Yeah.
I really want to see as a sports fan, take myself from the Hornets. As a
Hmm.
sports fan, I want to see how the city of New York, the state of New York, going to act. If they win the
They go
championship.
crazy, man.
I
They'll
mean,
go
because
crazy.
the Yankees done won championship. The
Hmm.
Mets won championship a long time ago.
Yeah.
But '73 when Clyde Frazier, I think Walt Frazier and them still was on the team.
Walt
Maybe I'm
Frazier,
not
yeah.
sure.
Hmm.
But I'm just saying, I want to see how in 2026, look how the older guys on their team are traveling. The
Yeah.
Patrick Ewings, the Walt Frazier, the LJ, the Spreewells.
Everybody.
Everybody's traveling with them.
John
Just imagine,
Starks and all of them, yep.
just imagine they win the championship. It's gonna be crazy. So I really want to see them to win it. I hope this long week they have a week to play because the championship will start June 3rd.
Third,
Next week
yep.
on my mama's birthday. It starts
Hmm.
June 3rd. So let's see if that week is going to hurt them. But I want whoever come out the West. I like the teams in the West, but I'm pulling for the Knicks, man. So
Yeah.
and a shout out to my man Patrick in OKC, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hmm.
The reason we shooting today because my internet wasn't up. He worked for AT&T. He got me up, man, and he subscribed to the channel. So, Pat, I told you, man, I keep my word. I appreciate you doing what you did yesterday. Thank you so much for getting us back up and running, man.
Shout out to Pat, man. AT&T. We
Appreciate
appreciate
it,
you, Pat.
man.
Hey, man, with that being said, man, we going to catch y'all on the rebound, man. We hope y'all stay blessed. Make sure y'all tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share. Hey, man, we out here like space ghosts, man.
Peace out.
Peace out.